Good morning, good morning. How you doing? So we're gonna talk about these NBA playoffs and the losers, which were the Heat and the Rockets. Well, as a Miami Heat fan, the season couldn't end fast enough. Like I said, they got a token gesture by getting to the playoffs. This was their one block parade trip. All at the play in, and they get swept and just never really show. Because I think, if I'm honest, aside from a little bit of a flurry in game two, they stunk it up. And when they got back to Miami, they didn't even belong. And that was a disaster. They were trailing by as many as 45 at home. Eric supposed to Pat Riley, pull out all your hair. It's time to break this team up. And it's been a disaster. Jimmy Butler left you. And, at this stage, unless the Lakers can make a comeback against Minnesota, which I don't see them winning 3 in a row, the Jimmy Butler to Golden State move seems to be more pivotal than the Luka Doncic to the Lakers at this stage. That's not saying anything who's a better talent, but it seems to be the move. Donovan Mitchell at 22. The Cavaliers have a balanced team. Come on now. You got 4 or 5 guys who can score 15 points. They control the paint. They can dictate everything. They just was better. It was like watching a heavyweight fighter against an amateur that they took out the stands, who was eating popcorn and hot dogs and drinking beer. And they said, you want to kill you and make $1 million? You just going, all you got to do is stay in here for about 5 minutes. I'll knock you out in about 2. Can you make it? But that's what it was like. The Heat were punch drunk, beat up, and they had no business. They had no business being in the playoffs. This was the worst 1-8 seed. The point differential broke the record. It's embarrassing as a Heat fan. And Pat Riley, you either gonna have to leave, or you gotta get some new blood in there, new energy, because you can't have this. This is not even Heat culture. This is just like dreadful, beyond. And the Bam Tyler Hero era, unless you get an alpha in there, this is going to be continuation. You have no more culture, you have no more identity, and you got your behind toe up. As for Cleveland, I'm telling it like this because people don't really want to hear it. There are 3 legit teams that can win the finals, and 2 of them in the East. There's Cleveland, Boston, and there's OKC in the West, and we'll see if anybody else can emerge, but that's it. But you see why Cleveland and Boston are so far ahead of everybody, because the talent, the depth, and to be honest with you, Cleveland and OKC probably got the better overall depth pool, if I'm honest, on the roster, if I'm honest. This was just a clinic they put on. Beat the doorknobs, handles, brakes, the car, the whole parts were just taken off of Miami. Embarrassed.